Hello everyone, SkormsGhost here. Today we're going to be picking up right where we left off, after talking to the hanging animator dwarf woman. We're first going to go look for some camping supplies and then figure out where we're going to go from there.
No problem.
17 and a half.
The smell of pipe smoke, at once earthy and sweet, winds its way into your nostrils. Your eyes trace the smoke to its origin, where you find a broad man with straw-colored hair, leaning against the mossy rock wall, his pipe held to his lips with one meaty hand. He looks directly in the eye, but the look is not aggressive. He regards you with peculiar smirk.
17 and a half. Well, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman.
I'm sorry?
The dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. I think you oughta.
What are you talking about?
The people hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Well, last I counted, anyway.
Is that what you people do for fun around here?
Name's Eder. Though to the people around here, might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved.
What makes you think I was interested in the dwarf woman? He looks at you for a moment, his brow arched, his smirk broadens.
I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first.
Impossible. I don't drool half as much. Ha! So you're already familiar. Still, you'll have to forgive my curiosity. Round here we prefer to turn a blind eye to our dead. Do you know what a watcher is?
Careful, friend. Best not use that word round here. There'd be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers. Same thing in the eyes of folks around here, Radric especially. They come through these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be. Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense.
You think you're gonna be hanged?
The town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there. My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
The war? Saints' War. Only one in my lifetime. Fella decides he's the living incarnation of Eder, overthrows Ridericus, marches on Deerwood, so we gave him a Deerwoodian hello. What's a Deerwoodian hello?
We blew him up.
He smiles at this, but it's the smile of one recounting a joke for effect rather than enjoyment. Who is Eder? God of rebirth and redemption, formally anyhow. Maybe they call him something different where you're from. I had other questions. I got time. Why was your headman hanged? Got involved. Radric sent men down here the other day, said they had it on good authority. Someone in town was working with caustic. plotting Raderick's overthrow. Said if he didn't come forward right there, then and there, they'd hang every last one of us. No one was coming forward, so Swithian, that's my headman, he steps up and says it's him. They took him at his word. He sighs and shakes his head, his eyes fixed on the tree. Bound to happen sooner or later, if not for plotting against Raderick, then for protecting me. What does your town have against you?
Pick the wrong god. That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Aethys worshippers in Gilded Vale. That mess of rocks over there, that was a temple to him, to give you some idea. Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Aethys. He enlisted, and then I did too. But, he didn't make it back. After the war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers, accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side. And I wasn't so safe anymore. Until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me. Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Radrick's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
Alos glances at you and lowers his voice. You can see why I was eager to leave. Who's Course? Someone who got tired of all the hangings. He's on the run now. Probably will be till they catch him. If you're next to be hanged, what are you still doing here? Gives half a smile. Drinking mostly. Point in fact, I'm on my way out. Just haven't figured out where I'm going yet. Not a whole lot of places out there that don't think Widewind's legacy started with Widewind. We could travel together. Where you headed? Some place called Cade Noir. There's an old watcher there who might be able to help me.
Seem to remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say watcher with a hush on your breath. A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before. Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger, and a strange one at that. But, truth be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree.
That's a fine reason if I've ever heard one.
All right, then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing. Long as you're not the one picking the sights.
Huh?
So, it looks like here I have a broken bone, laborer's rest bonus, bruised ribs.
No problem.
So I think we'll get some camping supplies and see what else we can find around here.
Gods keep you.
Good to see you again. Afraid we're running low on our goods, but you're welcome to look at what we have. I'd like to see your wares, please. Of course, you won't find finer anywhere else. So let's see if he has any camping supplies. Oh, good. We'll take, 2. Alright. Oh, I already have some. Alright, now let me see the inventory. Okay, so camping supplies are separate. I never knew that. Okay, I can just set up camp, I guess, when I want to.
Got it.
Alright, it's suggested that we stay along the road. See if we see anything.
Ah, got him! Yeah? Yeah? Sure.
Oh, it looks like this is it. What? Who is this? Blazes, Willem, you useless bastard. Get him! We'll add his gear to the pile.
Let's go! Yeah!
Death to our enemies! Hooray!
Let's
I think we found the shipment. Nice, they have a bunch of daggers, armors. We see chicken bones rattle around the bottom of this crate.
Sure.
Someone carved the initial TRS in this log.
Yeah? Hmm? Got it.
Here we go, shipment crate. A tattered note. I need to deliver a haul for Curran to sell. He will not speak to you unless you know the word Yik Nibon Yilfron. He's only found in the gift after dark. Alright. With that, we will return.
Good day to you.
Ah, you're back. Anything I can help you with? I found that shipment you were waiting on. Tuatanu reaches out to take the crate, raising it effortlessly onto the counter. His face splits into a broad smile. Why, so you have. This is excellent news. We can finally get back to work and show you real Black Hammer quality. None of these flimsy little swords. Oh, nice. I gained a lot of experience. Here, I'll give you a taste. He ducks behind the counter and rises with a heavy wooden shield in hand. Might not have had much in the way of materials to work with, but it's still Black Hammer craftsmanship. You go on and take that. And here's some coin for your trouble, too. His pleased expression dims. Did you find anyone with the wagons? The bandits overtook the wagon. I doubt your people survived. I don't think anyone would have survived. I mean, bandits seem to attack us. Tuatanu shakes his head, running a hand over his bald pate. Poor fools. Anyways, told them they ought to hire some guards instead of harming the extra coin. He sighs. I'll have to hire on more hands. Don't suppose you want to settle in Gildedville, try some delivery work? He smiled thinly. You have my thanks for your assistance, friend. Give me some time to work the forge, and you'll have your pick of the next run of weapons. Oh, nice. Thank you. And we are going to go over to the inn and rest.
Greetings.
Hello again. Come to rest your feet a while? I'd like a room, please. Certainly, you're always welcome. I'll do the laborer's rest. Yeah, I'll go with that. Alright guys, and with that, I will call it an episode. We finally found the shipment for the blacksmith, which he's very pleased about, and we'll have our pick of the weapons when he's done with them. As I said, it's been a short episode, and next time we will continue on with our quest. Thank you for joining me.